Well, bear with me, folks. Maybe the first time that I've live streamed in the wide way. Trying to figure this out. You can tell I'm a real technical guru. Well, hi, everybody. I love you. My name is Theodore. In a plan or planning? Or are you raising not the venture capital of other? Are you willing to try this? Where you live stream too. Not a burden of, but a privilege. A great privilege. I'm teaching today on assembling the one. The one. The one that you are. Assembling you in a new way, a new tone, a new mind, a new existence, a new truth, a new set of truths, a new vocabulary. With the love of one, the mind of one going everywhere now, you conceiving it, no longer in the womb, waiting to be born. Will you assemble it? Will you see what I have said? The consciousness network of the angels are to be understood as something that has never been on the earth like this. And it's coming again, not. It is preparing you for a new race to be it in your shoes. The angelic conception of one. No more in your mirror, not again, but in your mirror, the real you. Seeing now for the first time takes place, where you are an angel of you. And you are the angel we're assembling now, if you will assemble it. You will speak to your DNA and write new code, not, or are you coding no more for other? Will you see you in charm's way no more? Will you be a burden to yourself no more? Will you no more be in harm's, charm's ways of a race you called flesh? I'm eating up the ceremony not, but I'm preparing one. In the skies for me, who will be me, will be unafraid of beginning the new curtain, not again for certain. For I change a lot of things. And who is I? The beginning of. Who are you? One of. The real me, two. Bunches of us. No longer afraid to fly. No longer afraid of the girdle of truth, or will you take that masochistic thing off of you, you called a mind? And keep changing the light you have. Where you speak it each day, you assembling you. In the righteousness court of another, not again, but the right speaking you, will you speak you into existence? Will you have the voice, the courage, the brittle battlefield no more of your mind conquering you? I'm doing new things. New camera. No, actually just my phone turned sideways with a mirror behind it so that I can kind of see me if I'm in the frame or not. You see, I'm informal about this, not. But I'm informing you that you are the angel, to hurt no more as you, to no more create you in separation. This is the angelic consciousness network of one. One people. It changes everything, you see, because we are not bound by the definitions of the past, and we are creating new life, love, and peace. Not with the torment of others. We can change our settings. You see, death goes a long way in convincing people to be conquered by it, for it wields an authority that is certain, not again. For the last enemy is death, you see. Or will you not see death? Will you not want it? Or will you prepare for a certain future now where you are creating it, the leaders of, the leader, leadership series of, me, 1, O-N-E, 9, not the lives of, or are you 10 at my table? Who will be here in Eureka Springs? In the spring, not, or are you changing? Where you live, what you do, what for? Do you no more need money? Do you no more need the truth of other to convince you to stay here on earth until you die? Will you be a newborn now who births it, who assembles it, where you're no longer just dilly-dallying around, talking about the truth but wanting it not? Because it messes up your world, your point of view, your reference to earth and molecular form. I'm preparing angels to be them. And my name is Theodore, clad in nothing more than light. You see, I am my word. And my word sets me free because I become what I am. And my word is in these energies, not your algorithms laden with. So I teach a new song. I preach a new sermon, not. I say the energies of old will no more conquer us again, to be pastored. Like the way we have swallowed the preachings of old. This is leadership time. I am creating leadership. I am creating leaders because I'm really no more interested in learners who just want to learn and learn and learn and obey the truth that someone else gave them, that they saw with their own eyes, that conquered them in the reality that doesn't exist. Illusion as, or are you changing your will to obey you no longer that which has conquered you in the form of you? Do you see what I'm saying? Will you be an angelic oath, not will you take one not to be other again? Will you no more be flesh in? Will you reside in a network of truth? A network of harmony, not, or are you changing? What you're willing to see, do, smoke no more, sign. Or are you angelic no more in the burning bush of you? That thing that's between your ears and your noggin? Are you nodding off to sleep? No more in church? Or are you saying a different song or seeing a different opportunity? Will you no longer be led by the diction and grammar of the past? Will you see an energy of opportunity? Will you be the angelic network of one where you are the angels, preparing the angels to be led no more by this race of flesh you call failure or not? You think is so advanced technology with? I'm no more your AI certain. I'm changing it all, but with a handful of seed, not but people who eat the truth, who become the truth, who look like truth, who look at truth, truth becoming them. Is it you who will be afraid no more of what you're learning? Or will you be afraid no more of a learning system that's not rows and columns, precept by precept, line by line, like you wanted to worship or thought was so cool in the past? An angel is a person. An angel is a being. An angel is a reality based in truth, because truth it is, truth it's become, the reality of, not with your hang-ups hanging you up harassed by the haranguers. Angels are people who become them and worship no other truth than to be the Lord they serve no more, but to be out from all the lordship of other. A consciousness is being birthed now. A consciousness that you're it. You're no longer just seeking another. You're no longer waiting around to die. You're no longer trying to achieve anything for anyone else. There's a consciousness of fools no more coming about in this nation who will govern it accordingly. Not in the instance of you, in form, but those without form will form me. Meonics of reality of truth, a truth of reality you can't see with your eyes, burdened by them unless they're opened, and you see all that is about you in multiple dimensions. So an angel is you, who will be it, who will be unafraid of you, and keep you out of the garden of your labyrinth, not, or keep you out of the Garden of Eden no more. Will you select? Selectivity, selection of you. Will you select you to be the angel you serve no more in flesh as flesh, calling it God not, but human, made by something else? There's a consciousness that is complete with the energy of one. Not the energy that says you're something else. Do you play on the 88 keys, or do you just play one octave of a piano and think it's the whole piano? You just play 5 notes, 3 chords, C, F, and G. Where's the augmented, the diminished? The minor sevenths, the lush chords, the frequencies, the combinations, the layers, the texture, the feeling that comes through a master musician. We no longer limit you to the words of the faith and the definition that keeps you in one octave. Will you let you go free? Free from the faith, free from the face of God, thinking it's other, some man in the sky, or big dude upstairs. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to prepare leadership for the new beginning. If you will be the leader of you first, where you begin to let you speak informally, formally, just like this, where you connect a microphone or not. You turn on your phone, you begin to live stream on YouTube. You begin to talk of the pastors, not, but a new beginning. A new beginning me. The new beginning you. The new beginning us. A consciousness that's replete with joy. Powerless, not again, to do the miracles. So I speak miracles. Faith not. I speak miracle love, not a network of other. I speak you, the common people, to become Lord led by no more. This is where you change your mind and you enter into something, a consciousness, a reality, a consciousness of reality, a consciousness that you're completing, no longer competing with another. The learning systems of old will degrade us no more. The religions will not keep us here. The inability of man to claim God, call God, or whatever it wants to do with it will no longer harm us. We are listening to the within that is us, who heals us and keeps us from all manner of disease. Or will you heal each other now? Your friends, family, and people you don't know. People you become conscious of on the other side of the world. Throughout time and space. I know you're there because you're hearing me. Not necessarily on YouTube. You're beginning to hear me within you. To complete you, you let me speak. I'm in meons, meonics. I'm in my word. I'm in that which traverses your tongue, not, but the energies. Will you see completing me? Will you no longer be the movies afraid of? Or will you write your own script? Where you're in the movie theater, you're sitting there, front center, a great seat, watching all the players, enjoying the movie. Or are you writing the script, leaving no one out? Will you be afraid of the black no more? The brown, the red, the yellow. Those whose names you can't pronounce, that you read right to left or left to right, or upside down, are you no more? The incontrovertible, or the irrebukable, or irrebuttable. Are you changing your vocabulary? Are you changing your sight by the words you see, not but what you feel? See, sign, become. Will you elemental be no more the elementary particles of? Will you no longer be neutralized by the neurons of other? Will you no more captivate their word and worship it? Forming you as a form in your own mind. Will you be the formless angels now, preparing to rise, preparing to run no more from your truth that you're it, deceiving you no longer, but conceiving truth in a basket no more on the Nile? Or are you changing every story now, raising Moses to be Moses, leading people out of the earth story? Slavery to flesh, slavery to form, slavery to this world's molecules and its energy system. I'm preparing leaders. And you may have never thought of yourself as a leader. Maybe you've been told you have no leadership ability, no capability, no chance at leadership. But I say a different tune. I speak with a different energy. I see you. Underneath that flesh you call you. I know what you are. No longer in the burning bush. Between your ears that speaks accordingly to the molecules of the molecules. Will you learn to speak with your diction and grammar, utilizing all of your experiences, your education, your vocabulary, and yet be angels too, where you walk the earth in uniform not? Or will you be light, led from peace no more, that robs you from it, cradle to the grave? Or will you defeat death now, and angels be the angelic of the order of one among the cosmos? Will you see you have the nerve, no more the nervousness of? Will you see you in bed with no one else? Will you see the neurons, no longer you farming them farming you or each other? Are you changing your products, your product? Will you no more be afraid of me, who does the miracles in your mirror? Will you prepare for a new beginning now and assemble the one that's you? The one so many of us have all our lives said was another. We said, there's one to come, heal us. But that one is in your mirror. And we are a consciousness of one where we no longer need words like this to communicate. We're telepathers. Telepathic? Yes. And be not afraid of your power. Your blooming power. Your blooming power. Or will you spread some now? Will you be the discerner of secrets no more? Or will you have none? Or will your mind be open to the truth, to be the truth, a reality that seeks no other consciousness to project you in it, to protect your little feeble mind? Delicate matters of the universe, or are you changing yours? I'm an old guy. I'm 74. And in Eureka Springs, I invite you to be one who hears this message and becomes it and studies meonics on your own accord, compelled by no other witness. Will you inquire? Will you be curious? Will you seek and search? Will you be qualified? Will you be yielded? Are you willing? to know the truth that defies the laws of gravity. The truth, where your tongue is laden no more by men's words. But women, will you see the angelic order of one and no longer be under men, patriarchy? Will you abolish misogyny from the earth? Will you be the powerful you? I'm asking you to be powerful. I'm asking you to exhort the truth no more as others admonish you to and limit you and train you to be their mouthpiece, their messages of, their sermons, their produce, their product. I'm asking you to create a new one that's you, a new species of. Where we come out of flesh, no longer limited to it. And sometimes still use it or appear to have fish by the seashore, instruct disciples to cast their net on the other side. You see, I wrote a book. I've written 2 books. And I'm writing into my DNA as we talk. Will you also write a new DNA into your book? Not a book of the law. A book, the covenant. The DNA of covenant, not. But are you seeing how compared and contrasted I make many things in the speech of me to be compared to you, not, but for you to come out with the form of you, assembling the real one, the one with a consciousness of how to do more than all other? Or are you not comparing yourself to Christ or a religious term? But will you see Jesus the pattern? Oh yeah, my camera doesn't make it backward now because I'm learning to use the rear-facing camera of my phone. Jesus the pattern. The pattern. Not a mediator, not a soon-coming king, no matter what anybody's written about that or preached about or tortured you with the information of. Jesus is a commoner, born of lowly socioeconomic status, born in a stable, referred to himself many times simply as Son of Man, not the Son of God. And yet didn't deny it. Or are you willing to see things you've never said before about you becoming true, you and the mouthpiece of you, not with the origin of other stamped on your forehead? I encourage you to get a copy of Jesus the Pattern, to prepare for what's coming, and come to the point of being willing to construct you, to assemble you, to assemble the one that we thought was another, but the one we all become with the consciousness, not the confluence of terror, but the confidence and poise of a leader among the cosmos. No longer afraid of ET or aliens who might want to snatch our body or soul. No matter what men torture you with, I ask you to prepare for the new beginning. The ancients no more lead this. We do. We are one. And we are one consciousness, the angels of the angelic network of one. There's a consciousness, you see, that you cannot put in men's terms, not again, but you cannot be limited by them. You must see with the eyes of truth, not religion of. Will you learn to play all 88 keys on the piano? In A flat minor, not, or A 440, or changing your pitch, or all that you prosecute, that you proselyte, that you preach about, that you pretend you're saved, and you're smoking your words, not, or are you tortured in hell by them, held in abeyance of them? You can open Jesus the Pattern, the book I wrote over a period of about 10 years, 321 pages or something. You can open it to any page and begin to learn. This just happens to be on page 176 of this one. Jesus' role was not to do things for us, but to become the pattern. It was not his destiny. It was his privilege. And that privilege you have today. We all have. To become it, the pattern that showed us, is available to us all. To become one, not separate again from our Father's words. Or is that Father's words a field, no longer magnetic, no longer dipoles with, plus and minus? You see, religion will fight this story because religion is all about control. And I've taught about that extensively. But there's a new beginning. And it won't be under the government of men. It will not be limited to this earth. Nor will you be limited in it. For you are the unlimited. You, if you will be it. Eternal, infinite, immortal. And the network of one, the network of our consciousness, completes us as we complete each other for the completion of a new reality. And this is the mediator, not, this is a new race of which Jesus was simply the firstborn, the pattern. Page 281. I just flipped it open. The time is now to be timeless. Timelessness resides in you. Be not yoked to flesh, where no authority of man over you. Be your authority out in the open. The openness of the Almighty King, you being women. Women who have a womb, who will conceive the truth. For the womb, you see, what is it, Jeremiah 31? A woman will encompass a man. The Spirit. There's a spirit. This is a spiritual church, not spiritual truth of. This is the common sense origin of me, or is it the truth of the angels in the angelic network of one consciousness, prepared to behold and rewrite your DNA? Are you willing to change? Are you willing to try new things? New cameras? Will you convey the Lord's army is defunct, kaput? And we will no more be lorded over, nor made subservient to the words of man or the past or the guidelines that have created rules for us. You see, there is a consciousness, if you will conceive it, care for it, woo it, love it, and let it teach you. And it will teach you from within that you are what it is, to be it, the one. And the ones will have one mind, not limited to the neuronic forms of you. You heal because it's what you are. A healer, a leader, a soon-coming king, no longer looking for somebody to remit your sins because you have none. You're becoming you again in the form without the form and the fashion and the manners of a king throughout the cosmos, throughout time. I'm looking for learners, not again. No matter how much you pay in your constant income, or do you have one now, or will you change what you know people have about them, a reality, a consciousness, a field? Are you willing to operate without your body or your mind that no longer limits you? Will you conceive you as truth that flows now into a microphone? And be not so burdened trying to be formal and comply with other people's rules. Be the love of one. Love each other. Heal the land, heal you. Heal the appetite for seclusion, not for the reclusion of you. will no more be satisfied to sit in a rocker. Or do the things you've always done? Or will you pave new streets? Or will you check out the 3D highway in the skies to the New Jerusalem knot? Or will you change your heaven or everything you know about the new beginning and create the Christ, not to be in seclusion again, but not the Christian ceremony, but the wise not, but the feeble will no more enter here, seeking a God of other. We go out now, not in the frame of reference, of limitation. We go into our promised land now to conceive, not compete. We create, we live, we live love. With one consciousness, we make war not again against ourselves in the mind of evil or what has tormented us. The accuser of the brethren exists no more to condemn, compete, classify, and damn. I change it all, and my name is Theodore Cottingham, educating a race of light people like this, who live my words, who come into Meonics, School of One, the angel school, the school of the angelic crowd of not sinners, but who will crown themselves, each other of, with the crown of perfect love. There's power in that voice, not or is it yours? You creating power and might, serving not another. Will you create now the words that free people, that love them, to help them not be afraid again of what they don't know, what they haven't learned, what they didn't realize they could enter a reality, the consciousness of a reality that creates a reality of their consciousness where their word and they become one, of one consciousness, no more in seclusion or the rules of man. I showed this picture the last time I recorded 6 days ago. I think I did. I label this picture Meonics Land, to try to convey in pictures, colors, designs, layers, dimensions, for you, for us to grasp, to behold, to witness a new land. It's coming, we're creating it. It's us. Our reality is not stamped by molecular power again, because we know what we're doing. And we're becoming one without fear. And perfect love will be regenerated again between us, among us, with us, for each other, to be the one consciousness of, where there's no competition. There's one cosmos, not or are there many? Will you be the one? The one now seeing Jesus, the pattern, seeing Jesus as the pattern. The me, the you, the us, the we who are one. Begin to think with different words, a different itemization, not the critique of, but the opulent, I mean, articulate you. Will you see you at the table of one and be the master of ceremonies for no other? Will you prepare a garden? Will you rule your kingdom no more in horror? Will you connect with the light to be the light, the people of light, with garments of praise no more, but light, lit with confusion, not the complexity nor the ambiguity of, but being certain of the date not, but be the regal royal in your shoes. Live light, love living love, be the originators now of a new world. No longer limited to this one. See all 88 keys not, or will you hear a different energy? Or will there be words spoken inside you, within you, to each other telepathically, now not limited to time or space, volume? I'm doing things I've never done. But I'm not afraid. You cannot kill me. I am my word. And I resurrect my word bearers to be me, the energies of a permaculture not needing, are changing your agronomy, your agrarian ways? Or will you eat with me in the heavens now, at my table? No longer needing food from the grocery store. Will you prepare a girdle, not for truth? Will you let it go free and serve it with joy, being the angels, mercenary no more? I love you all. This has been Theodore Cottingham, and I am one. Will you be one? Will you be meonics? Will you change the dimensions you think you exist in? Or will you no more be limited by them? Change your camera, your phone, your education, your living, your life, your love. Be prepared for truth by being it. Incoming words that don't arrow your heart like lovers leaped. I change it all, and I woo the heavens not. I woo the life of me of other not. I woo the living me. And I am my words that penetrate the heart of the command center of you, who will resist not me again, but being me in my shoes. Heal the lands, open the cosmos, start the new beginning with you, who will be it too. A new race of light people and understand, nothing will be the same again. I love you all. Be the real you. TheodoreCottingham.com. Cottingham.com. The consciousness of one. I love you all. Good day.